you know. And then the other article that I wanted to bring out was this one here. AI threats in software development revealed in new study. Now this one is wild. You so there's an ArcSiv study. It's published. I'm not sure if I'm going to go over it on an enlightened programming stream. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's good enough to cover it on the tech news stream here. But it's a published scientific article. And what these guys did was they determined, I'll break it down for you. I'll keep it really simple. So what happens is a normal user, okay, we have to start off on the right-hand side here, okay? So you have a normal user. Let's say it's you or me. And we want to use AI to generate some code, okay? So we go to ChatGPT or something, and we say, generate some code that shows a picture, shows random pictures of cats, and then I can click on the cat and I can rate it from a scale of not so cute to cute or something like that. And so it'll generate some code. And regardless of whether you use Python or Node with npm or Rust crates or PHP Composer, etc., it doesn't matter. There's usually a centralized package repository involved in the code base. So the AI will spit out some code and it'll say, well, here's the code to do your like cat Tinder, I don't know, whatever the hell ever. And as part of the code, here are a few packages that you should install and use that will, handle some features for you. Okay, great. However, the issue is that the package doesn't actually exist. Or I should be clear than that. That was kind of ambiguous. The AI will generate packages that you need to install, and some of those packages are hallucinated. They do not exist. They are not real packages. Literally, the AI system will come up with fake packages that it thinks should fit the needs of the code base you're trying to generate over here on the right-hand side. What that means is that somebody who can correctly prompt, it's honestly not that hard, can correctly prompt an LLM to do the same thing that a normal user would do, a normal programmer would do, can discover which of these packages are hallucinated because they can essentially have the LLM re-hallucinate those packages. And then what do you think the malicious user will do? Can anyone guess? What would you do if you knew there was a fake package that an LLM hallucinated, but other people... Yeah, you make the package. Garrett Games won. You make the package. And what do you think is in that package, Garrett Games? What's in it? Do you think it's free open source code to benefit mankind? What do you think's in it? No. Your exploit. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. So these unethical people will create the hallucinated package knowing that a normal programmer like you and me will install it, because who has time to check which packages got installed and whether they're legitimate or not? And they will contain exploits, and you'll just deploy them to production, and now everyone has an exploit. Now, I must admit, there is a level of ingenuity and creativity here that I can admire, but it is also quite scary. And the level of confidence that people have in AI generated code, as well as even if even if you're someone who has the common sense to question the code that AI generates for you, it's unlikely you're going to have enough time available to you to properly itemize and review all the things that were put into that code base by the AI system. So the likelihood of something passing your checks, if you have them, is pretty high, in my opinion. I think lots of this goes unnoticed or would go unnoticed. And the reason why I say that, I think it's demonstrable, because even now, without AI generated code, we do have third-party packages that people install, and they don't have the time to check those, and they might be completely legitimate. Then the package is deprecated, or it's taken over by something or someone else, and the package gets updated with exploits. That happens without the hand of AI. So the hand of AI just makes it actually a bit worse, because it's easier to feel confident about the AI generated code. And another downside to this is that you don't have to necessarily be a programmer. You could be a vibe coder. You could be someone who doesn't know very much or at all about code, and you just vibe code your way through some kind of application, and it takes off and receives tons of viewership and memberships and money and whatnot, gets lots of use, and you have no idea. You wouldn't even know where to begin to look for an issue like this.